Okay, hi everybody, I'm Eloisa, or Mia Winchester, on YouTube, and I'm here to answer your questions, the questions you made me a few days ago. And I apologize for the terrible video quality of the video, because I'm using the webcam on my computer, so it's not really that good, but whatever. And same for the audio, I think it's really terrible, but that's the best I could do, I'm sorry. And also sorry for my terrible English, because I'm pretty good at writing in English, but I'm terrible at speaking it, so I apologize in advance, and I know my Italian accent is terrible, but I'm sorry. Okay, so let's begin. So the first question is, have you met any actresses or actors? If so, who? Well, if we've met, we consider actually go there and talk to them. No, I haven't, but when I was in New York 2 years ago, I went to see a musical where in Broadway, to see a musical where the main character was played by Neil Patrick Harris, who is one of my favorite actors ever. So in a way I met him. I mean, we were in the same room, and it was actually a small theater, so I was really close to the stage, and I was about to die because of the excitement, and it was amazing because it was incredibly good, and well, yeah, it was one of the best experiences of my life. And I also went to a Sherlock convention in London last year, and I went to see the panel with Stephen Moffat and Mark Gatiss, and also the panel with Andrew Scott, who also is one of my favorite actors. So yeah, it was really beautiful. So of course I didn't talk to him, but I was there while he answered questions by phone. So yeah, you can say I met these people. What are your dreams and goals, if you have any? Okay, this is a terrible question right now, because I've just finished high school. I've just graduated, and honestly I have no idea what I want to do now, because I don't know what I like to do. Well, basically I've always been a very good student. I graduated with maximum grade, but I don't like school. I hate every single subject, basically. There is nothing that I like so much that I would like to keep studying it. So yeah, a question about my dreams and goals is pretty difficult for me to answer right now, because everyone who sees me keep asking what you want to do now, which university are you going to go to, and I have no idea. So yeah, I'm sorry, but I have no idea, to be honest. Who inspires you the most and supports your decision, etc.? Well, if we talk about life in general and not the reading world specific, I think my family, my parents and my sister, they're all very supportive, and they helped me a lot. I've had some problems this year because of anxiety, because I was really stressed because of my exams, because I was in my last year of high school, and I was really anxious and really stressed, and they all helped me a lot. My sister gave me a lot of little presents to help me with my exams and stuff like that. So yeah, they're very supportive. My mother is she's just the one that is the most interested in the reading world. So yeah, she likes watching my videos and stuff like that. But I'd say all of them, my father, my mother, and my sister, are all very supportive, and they inspire and they help me a lot. Third question. Why did you want to make videos, and what caused you to? Oh my god. I think I started making videos really a lot of years ago, when I was like in middle school, I think, and they were videos with not with TV shows, but with Japanese animes. And I don't know what made me want to start. I think I just saw a few videos on YouTube with Italian song, by the way, and yeah, it was just I liked them, and I thought, yeah, why not? We could try, because me and my sister and a friend, we made videos with us, so yeah, I had a very basic video program so that I could edit those videos. So when I saw these videos on YouTube, I thought, yeah, why not? It could be interesting, let's try. And I used to make videos with animes and with Italian songs that were completely awful. I'm glad they don't exist anymore, because they were a disgrace to humanity. And well, yeah, so that's why I started. And then I went from video animes to videoing TV shows, because yeah, I grew up and I stopped watching anime and I started watching TV show. Heroes was the first TV show I ever videoed. The first song I ever videoed with Heroes was Thinking of You, or something like that, by Katy Perry. And yeah, so I started this way, but at first, yeah, it wasn't, I did like, I don't know, one video every 3 months, stuff like that. I mean, it wasn't really a passion, but yeah, I liked it, so I did that. But then I stopped for a few months, I think, because, well, I started doing fan dubs. So yeah, I focused my energies more on that rather than reading. Then my YouTube channel was closed because of copyright. So I kind of stopped doing videos. And then I got inspired of doing an edit of, I think, Marshall and Lily from How I Met Your Mother. So I decided to re-upload some of my old videos and to create this new channel. Well, yeah, I started gaming a bit more, and a bit more, and a bit more, and now I'm obsessed and I can't do anything else. But yeah, the reason I make videos, I think, is more because right now it's because I think it really helps me expressing my emotions. I know it's an overused answer, but well, it's what they do. And of course, because I like showing what I like about TV shows and stuff like that. But yeah, in the first place it was just because I had seen it on YouTube and I thought it was something really cool, so I decided to try. Where in the world would you like to move to? Well, I have to say I like my town, because, well, it's small and I like it, and, well, I'm not sure I would like to move somewhere else, but yeah, if I had to choose another place to live, probably London. But well, London is one of the few towns, so maybe just the only town where I've been in that where I can where I don't get lost, let's say so, because the underground it's really well organized. So yeah, I have been there a couple of times, and I could move from one place to another without getting lost, and it's a really strange thing for me. It never happens. So especially because I don't have underground, I don't use public means of transportation in my town, because yeah, Pisa it's small, so then you don't need to use buses, or then there's not even an underground. So yeah, I'd say London just because it's a beautiful town and because I think I could survive there. What do you want to be, job occupation in the future? Well, I'd say this can be related to the second question about dreams and goals. I have no idea what I want to be. I'd say an actress, because I do this acting class in my town, but at the same time I'm sure that I cannot be an actress because I'm too shy. I'm like the most shy person on the face of the earth. So yeah, I don't think I could ever be one. Well, yeah, if we talk about dreams, yeah, of course I'd love to be an actress, but I don't think I'll ever be. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, what are your favorite ships? Well, oh my god. My favorite ships, well, I have a lot. If we go, well, top favorite, of course, I think everybody knows that, is Stefan and Elena from Vampire Diaries. I think, well, just because, I don't know, I've never really watched TV shows because of couples. The first TV shows I watched were Heroes, Chuck, and Doctor Who. And I watched it with my family. We watched them as a family activity. So yeah, I wasn't really passionate about couples. I mean, of course, I love Ted and Rose. I love Chuck and Sarah, but yeah, I just watched them because I like the story, I like the characters in general. While The Vampire Diaries was basically the first TV show I watched just by myself, and that I watched by myself and that I watched when I was already in the reading community. So yeah, I had my spoilers about ships and about characters who died and stuff like that. So it was even if I had already watched many TV shows, it was a different experience for me. And yeah, well, I don't know, just something about Stefan and Elena made me fall in love with them. And I can say that I kept watching Vampire Diaries because I loved those two, and I was completely in love with them. The thing is that when I started the Vampire Diaries, I thought that the main ships of the show were Damon and Elena, and Klaus and Caroline, or Stefan and Caroline, just because those were the names that I had in my mind. I saw them in some videos, I think, or in some call-ups, I don't know. I thought those were the main ships. So when Stefan and Elena got together, like episode 2, I was like, okay, yeah, they're gonna break up like in a few episodes because they're not a couple of the show. And then I realized how wrong I was. And I started hoping that they would never break up, and then of course season 4 happened, and I was quite sad. But I don't know, they're beautiful and I'm in love with them. So yeah, they're definitely my number one ship. I don't care if they're never gonna get together again. There won't be a game because Elena is not even on the show anymore. But they were my first ship, and no, they were my first ship, but they were the first ship I could call a true OTP, even if I consider even other ships I knew before OTPs. But yes, Elena was the first one I realized I really, really loved, and they're the first one. The second one is Scott and Alison from Teen Wolf, because I don't know, just maybe because they really reminded me of Elena, and I started Teen Wolf a year and a half ago, when of course Stefan and Elena had already broken up. So yeah, it was beautiful for a couple of seasons to have like a Stelena 2.0. And same thing I said about Stelena, they were really beautiful. I knew that Alison was going to die when I started Teen Wolf, so it was like, please don't fall in love with Alison, don't fall in love with Scott and Alison, because you're just gonna suffer. And of course my brain didn't listen, and I fell in love with Alison as a character and with Scott and Alison as a couple. So they definitely have a special place in my heart, and they are my second top OTP. Whereas the third one is Barry and Iris from The Flash. The way Barry is in love with Iris since episode 1, I don't know, I fell in love with it, I fell in love with them. And right now, even if I place them as my third OTP, they're probably the one I'm most excited about, just because they're of those three couples, they're the only one that has any hope of being in the game. So I really hope they will be, because they are beautiful and I love them. And if you go with some other ships, definitely Robin and Regina from Once Upon a Time. I really, really like them. Like them because now Robin is dead, unfortunately. I hate the writers for that. But as you can see, I don't have the best luck in ships, but you probably already knew that. But I love them. I wasn't particularly excited at first when we first learned that Robin was meant to be Regina's soulmate. I wasn't too excited about that, but then in season 3B they started to have more scenes together, and I actually started to think they were kind of cute. And then when they got together, I really loved them, especially in season 4. I remembered I was so freaking passionate about them, and I love them with my heart. If you go with other ships, I like both. I really like both Stiles and Lydia from Teen Wolf, and Jackson and Lydia from Teen Wolf. I like both of them. And of course, Tan and Rose, the Doctor and Rose from Doctor Who, they are beautiful and heartbreaking, but yeah, I really love them. And oh my god, the others, Neil and Emma from Once Upon a Time, I don't know, I really like their story and the fact that we found out that Neil had abandoned Emma because he didn't love her, but because he did love her enough to let her go. So yeah, I don't know, I found their story beautiful, and yeah, kind of heartbreaking. Yeah, why are all my ships doomed? I hate myself. Anyway, another couple I really like is, was because now both characters are dead. Oh, I'm really unlucky, oh my god. Was Tommy and Laurel from Arrow. They were just two cuties. I love them. I love Tommy, and I hate that they're both dead now. And another ship from Arrow that I really like is Thea and Roy. They were adorable. I love them. Another is Amy and Rory from Doctor Who. Basically, they were the reason I kept watching Doctor Who when there was Matt Smith, because I loved Rory. It was adorable, and I loved Rory, and to be honest, I kind of hated Amy, but I loved her with Rory, so yeah, they were amazing. And another heartbreaking ship, okay. And then, I don't know, from How I Met Your Mother, it's difficult to say. I love, I'd say my main ships there are Lily and Marshall and Ted and Robin, but I also love Tracy and Ted and Barney and Robin, so yeah. I love both all ships, but yeah, my favorites are Marshall and Lily and Ted and Robin. Then there's Michael and Sarah from Prison Break, or Chuck and Sarah from Chuck, or I don't know, even Ellen and Tyler from Heroes. I like them for the few episodes they were together, and I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but I think this answer went on for long enough. What are your favorite TV shows and movies? My favorite TV show is Supernatural. Yeah, there is no doubt about that. Is Supernatural, and I have to say, of course, I think everyone knows that it's my favorite show, because Sam and Dean are like my favorite bro TP ever, and I love them, and I'm obsessed with the show. Besides that, I think my second favorite is actually How I Met Your Mother. The thing is, I rewatched almost all of it in the last few months, because a friend of mine was watching it when she was in my place. So yeah, I watched it, and I realized that I really like it. I don't know, I find it genius the way they tell the story, with Ted telling it to his kids. I don't know, I really like it. I can watch the same episode like 10 times and still laugh, and it's beautiful. And after that, there are many. The Flash I really like, or I don't know, Teen Wolf. The Vampire Diaries, actually, I really liked season 7, maybe because there was more of the old Delena drama, so yeah, they focused a lot more on Damon and Stefan relationship, which made me really, really happy. Those are some of my favorite shows. Of course, I don't know, there's The Musketeers and some others, but yeah, Supernatural and How I Met Your Mother are my top favorite show at the moment. And oh my god, I forgot some ships I really love, and I don't know, I have to say them. It's Caroline and Tyler from The Vampire Diaries. After Stefan and Elena, they are my favorite couple on the show, even if they two are not together anymore. I really like them. I loved Matt and Caroline at first, and then Tyler and Caroline came along, and I remember I really loved them, and they are still one of my favorite couples ever. And with season 6, with season 5, 6 and 7, I fell really in love with Damon and Bonnie. And of course there's also the couples from The Musketeers. Aramis and Anne are another one of my favorite ships. But yeah, sorry. About movies, my favorite movies, I don't really watch movies as much as TV shows, because I don't know, it's more difficult for me to find movies that I like. I usually find more easily TV shows that I like, but my top favorite movie is Kill Your Darlings, because I watched it last August, and since then I watched it like 6 more times, and every time I love it more. And Lucy and Alan are actually another one of my OTP. OTPs, and then the X-Men. Yeah, another one of my favorite ships at the moment is Charles and Eric from the X-Men. I had watched the movies years ago, but then I watched First Class and Days of Future Past a month ago to relax from all the study I had to do, and well, I fell in love with the story in general. Especially the first movie was I loved it, and of course, yeah, Charles and Eric, they just own my heart now. I love them. Well, another TV show I didn't mention that I really love, I loved when I watched it, is Merlin, that of course has one of my favorite romances ever, and also one of my favorite couple because, yeah, Arthur and Gwen, I love them, and I also love, of course, Merlin and Arthur, and then Sherlock from BBC. Other movies, well, yeah, the Harry Potter's movie are very special to me because I was completely obsessed with the books, but I never really was obsessed with the movies. I was very excited every time one new movie came out, but yeah, what I mean is I really liked them, but more because of what they mean to my generation rather than because I like the movies them itself. Have you ever traveled anywhere? If so, where? Oh god, yeah. I have, and a lot of places, because my parents, especially when we were young, but we also do that now, used to take me and my sister in a lot of places where they had to go to work or stuff like that, even just for vacation. I went to France, to Spain, to Germany, kind of, not really, but whatever, to the Netherlands, to Denmark, to England, then maybe Europe is to Greece. I went to Greece, and then we also went to Japan, to China, to Egypt. Wait, I'm forgetting something. To Brazil last year, and to the USA a couple of years ago. And well, yeah, maybe that's it, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I travel a lot. Do you have any animals? If so, what are their names and what kind are they? Okay, I think I'm just gonna show you my cats, because yeah, I have pets. So wait, if I can, here she is, wait. Okay, so yeah, this is one of my two cats. Her name is Kida from the movie Atlantis, because when I got her 10 years ago, I had just watched the movie, so yeah, I decided to name her after the protagonist, the main character of the movie. Yeah, she has 9 years and a half. And then there's her sister that is right there. As you can see her, that black thing there is my other adorable cat. She has the same age as the other one, and her name is Notte, that means night, because as you can see she's all black, so yeah, she reminded us of the night, so we named her Notte, and she's adorable. I love them both. They are two adorable cats, and I really, really love them. I don't know how my life would be without them. It definitely wouldn't be the same, because they are so cute, and they always come near me, and they want to play with me, and I don't know, I would feel a lot more lonely if it weren't for them. What are your favorite bands and singers? Okay, I have to say that I don't really have a favorite band or singer. I more kind of favorite song, just songs that I like. But well, if I have to say, I don't know, I'm really obsessed with Hold Back the River at the moment. So yeah, James Bay, and in general I really like his songs. Or While Sleeping at Last, of course, Nickelback. Time of Our Lives by Tyrone Wells. I don't know, I actually don't know any other songs by him, but that one is one of my favorites, so yeah, I'd say him. And Imagine Dragons, of course, I really, really love them. And then, well, I don't know, Andrew Bell's Sky Still Blue is also one of my favorite songs, so yeah, that one. So yeah, I don't really have, when I was little I was obsessed with Katy Perry, but yeah, I don't listen to her anymore. So yeah, I'd say Imagine Dragons, Nickelback, Sleeping at Last, James Bay, and I know Ross Copperman, I think it's his name. I really like him too, and well, a lot more, but to be honest, I always forget. What caused you to watch Supernatural? Oh my god, okay. So, well, the thing is, since YouTube became such a big part of my life, I am, well, kind of informed even over TV show that I don't watch them. I'm not, like Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., I know a lot of things about it even if I've never watched it, and I also ship some of the couples from the show because, I don't know, I watched a lot of fan videos, so yeah, it's almost like as if I watched it, and well, yeah, 2 years ago, that is around the time I became obsessed with YouTube and with making videos. I think I saw one of Vicky's multiple romances videos, the one with Somebody to Die For, where there also was Sam and Dean, and well, yeah, just I became familiar with their names, and I also understood that Supernatural was a show where the main relationship at the heart of the show was a romance, so yeah, that made me really happy because that was a time where I was understanding how much more I preferred romances to romantic couples. So yeah, that made me really happy, and well, basically every time I found 17 videos in my subscriptions, I watched it. And yeah, I really liked them. I also often watched the promos when season 10 was being aired. I also often watched the promos of new episodes because, I don't know, I was interested, and I started looking for some scenes that I don't know of brotherly love. So yeah, I watched some stuff in season 2, something like 50 times before I actually started the show, and also now I watched the season 5 finale or season 8 finale and stuff like that. So yeah, I understood that I love those two characters, their relationship, and that if that I would have loved the show. So I decided, around the same time last year when I started to Wolf in January, that I would want to watch it. I decided that I would have to watch it sooner or later, but I waited till May, when school was almost over, because I knew that really watching it would have taken all my free time. I wouldn't have been able to do anything else. So yeah, I didn't want to lose focus on school and stuff like that. So yeah, I waited summer where I could spend afternoons doing nothing except watching it. So yeah, I think just when I found out that Supernatural was about a romance, I knew I had to watch it because romances are so underrated in my opinion. I think people don't realize how some of the platonic relationship in shows and movies are way more profound and way more deep than romantic ones. And when I realized that the focus of that show was a romance, I knew I had to watch it, and I don't regret it at all because I love it. When are you going to upload a video? Soon? I just uploaded one. I don't know actually when I'm gonna upload a new video because I'm gonna, tomorrow I leave because I have to take my sister to Germany. So I came back I think around the 7th of August, so I think after that in a couple of days I could have a new video ready. I don't know, to be honest, but I hope in about a week and a half I can upload something new. This is gonna be long, I'm sorry, really, I'm blabbering a lot, I'm sorry, I didn't think I would, to be honest. DC or Marvel? Well, till a month ago I would have said DC, just because, I watch Arrow, The Flash, and Legends of Tomorrow. That are all from DC, but I think now I'm gonna say Marvel because of the X-Men, because I'm obsessed, and so now I'm gonna say Marvel because of the X-Men. As I said before, I recently rewatched the movies and they were so good, oh my god, I'm in love. So Marvel because of the X-Men, and also because I kinda hate Arrow right now. It's I hate it, so Marvel because of the X-Men, because of Cherry, because they are beautiful in my life right now.